Good morning, everybody. I hope you guys are doing well. Today I'm going to go over the practice problems that were due yesterday, which was on the 8-1 Skills Practice Worksheet number 1, number 18, 20, 21, 24, 27, and 28. So let's get started. Starting with number 18, there was subtraction. And as I showed you in the lecture, you need to distribute this negative that's right there, it's in between, first before you actually begin to combine all your like terms. So we're going to start out by writing 11m minus 7n and then minus 2m minus 6n. Now you can see we have like terms. The 11m and the negative 2m are like terms. And then we are followed by the negative 7n and the negative 6n. So we're going to combine those. So 11 minus 2 is 9m. And then negative 7 minus 6 is negative 13n. So there you go. There's number 18. Number 20, same as the last one. We've got to distribute this negative that is right there to both things that are in the second set of parentheses. So we have x squared minus 3x, and then we have minus 2x squared, and then minus 5x, because that negative 1 distributes to everything in the set of parentheses. Now going through and marking our like terms, we have 1x squared and negative 2x squared, and then we have, let's change it up, use some red, we have negative 3x and negative 5x. So x squared minus 2x squared, 1 minus 2 is negative x squared. And then we have negative 3x minus 5x is negative 8x. So there's number 20. Number 21, same as the last ones. We need to distribute the negative first. So we have d squared minus d plus 5 minus 2d minus 5. Now going through and marking our like terms, there's only one d squared right there. There is a d right here and a d right here. And then I'm going to draw a line right there so we don't get those mixed up. And then looking at the constants, we have a 5 and a negative 5. So the d squared doesn't have a like term to combine with, so we're just going to write d squared. And then we have negative 1 minus 2, which is negative 3d. And then 5 minus 5 is 0. So there is your solution to that one. Moving to the next one, which is number 24. Same as the last ones. We've got to distribute that negative first. So we have 3x squared minus 2x minus 3x squared minus 5x plus 1. 3x squared, negative 3x squared is a like term. Then negative 2x, negative 5x is a like term. And then the 1 is kind of off by itself. So the positive 3x squared minus 3x squared, those cancel. So the greens completely eliminate. We have negative 2x minus 5x is negative 7x. And then don't forget about the pink over there, plus 1. So there's your solution to number 24. 27 and 28, you had to find the perimeter of the different shapes. Now for perimeter, you just have to add up the sides and get a solution. So for number 27, it is going to be 8y squared minus 4y minus 6. But then we have to add that. Actually, you have to add a second time. So we have 8y minus 4y minus 6. Now the reason why there's two of those is there's two of those sides. There's this side here and there's this side here. So we have to account for both of those. Now after that, we have a 6y plus 11, but we have that twice. So I'm going to write 6y plus 11 here. And then I'm going to write another 6y plus 11. Now, what I'm showing you is kind of an alternative way to do this. And what it does is it stacks up all the like terms, so it makes it really easy to add. So we just start with the left-hand column and move to the right. So we have 8y squared plus 8y squared. That becomes 16y squared. And then we have negative 4 plus negative 4, which is negative 8. Negative 8 plus 6 is negative 2. Negative 2 plus 6 is positive 4y. And then the last column, we have negative 6 plus negative 6, which is negative 12. Negative 12 plus 11 is negative 1. And negative 1 plus 11 is 10. So our final solution is this right there. 16y squared plus 4y plus 10. 28 is a little different. The reason why it's different is the lengths of the side are all different. So you don't have to repeat anything twice because there's no double sides. You just have to list them all. The tricky thing is adding up all the like terms. So we have a 2a squared and we have a 3b squared. And I'm going to run out of room here, so I'm going to have to put this down to the side. Actually, I'm looking at this. And before I do that, I'm going to back up here for a second. And I think it's going to just be easier to go through and highlight all the like terms. So here's a b squared. Here's a b squared. Here's an a squared right there. There's an a squared right there. And the last one, here's an AB. There's an AB. So we're just going to add all the like terms up. So let's start with the yellow ones. We have 2a squared plus 4a squared. That's going to give me 6a squared. Now, going with the green ones, we have 3ab minus 5ab. That's negative 2ab. And then lastly, we have the pink, which is 6b squared, and 3b squared, which gives us positive 9b squared. And there's your solution number 28. Okay, guys, that's it. Have a good day.